You are watching the GBC, Television for Goats. How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Hookah, the new fragrance from this ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
Puka GT, bleeding through the cars, burning up the streets. Puka GT, for who fury that you just can't beat. He's dodging the pole and he's hitting the gas. He's the golden crack and the head of the class. Puka GT, Puka! 銀河の彼方より機械の軍勢が攻め来るメチャの手話劇この星の運命は俺の走行が未来を切り開くぜ響けプーカ GT 魂のクラッシュスピードの先へ銀河の信者なのだ Go 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 プーカ GT プーカ GT
Welcome back to TMG, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip. Our main story today, Puka has been spotted publicly cozying up to Kim Kardashian. They were seen arriving at Paris Fashion Week before jetting off to watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
Sun comes up on a lazy day, nothing better's on its way. Oh, what a yummy start with honey nut pukas. Honey nut pukas.
They're edible!
Good morning everyone, I'm Clark and you're watching Puka GT. Hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. So today we're diving straight into some races in Daily Race C. It's 9:04 now. I'll be diving into my first race at 9:30. Need to bring myself up to speed quickly again, and I also need to practice my pit stop entry. I'm not even sure where it is, but I know this is considered one of the more awkward ones at Red Bull Ring. So I'll need to put a couple minutes into that. I think doing the quali laps puts you in a good place to practice it consistently, because I think it starts you right before the pit lane entry begins. So hopefully I can make use of that. Wolf Jordy Smith, how you doing, man? Great to see you again. Good morning to you. Still enjoying your staycation, I hope. I'm going to jump over to my main camera here, and sorry, just want to check one thing with my internet. I got my Wi-Fi on, but I want to make sure that I'm streaming off the Ethernet port, so hopefully this doesn't disconnect me. Switch off the Wi-Fi. Are we still here? We are. Looks good. So as you can see here, this is our top 10. Now, I missed the days when I only had about 5 or 6 friends on PlayStation Network, and there I was as a big cheese sitting in the top 3 every week. But even though I'm down in 10th, don't have too uncompetitive a time this week. I've just got a lot more top split drivers in the friends list now. So we got Sammy Snake Racing up there at the top. Not sure if you follow that guy on YouTube, but he is competing with the best of the best every week, so I don't think we'll ever quite get up to his speed. And then of course we have Smokey, who joined us not too long ago in the chat, not at me on PSN, who is also setting really highly competitive top split times every week. Boots and Cats back out with his usual good performance. And then of course we have Flux 89 there in 4th. Jay Alifon? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry dude. But also an A rank driver with a really good time. And Gary Crimble, who added us yesterday. Wolfie, you are back, sir, in command of the old regulars. You are pretty much top of the group there, Wolfie, in 7th. with the 1:28.5, and Freeze actually set a really good time last night with a 1:28.7, shaving almost a full second off his previous time, so good job. And I'm there not too far behind Ants now. How else do we have? Sister G, good to see you again, man. Morning, Pupa. You did a great lap. I got close enough. How are you doing, dude? Let's see where you are. Oh yeah, geez. It's funny, there's there's so many of us within less than a tenth of each other there. Yes, I still have time to find. I'm not sure if I'll find it this morning though, because I'm not going to have a huge amount of time for quali. As I said, I want to practice that pit lane entry a couple times, and then just, even if I'm getting up in the 129s again pre-race, I'll be happy. In terms of global ranking though, I don't think I'm doing too great. So I'm at 4,635 globally, and let's just see how many people have set times. Just going to go to gtshrank.com and check how many people have submitted times. I can typically tell based on how I compare to other players how I'll probably fare during the week, at least in terms of pace. Okay, so roughly 44,000 people have set times, so I'm just outside the top 10%, which isn't bad. It's probably okay for C rank. It probably means that I'll be qualifying mid-top on C rank, probably never outside the top 8 anyway. But it's not one of those weeks where I'm within the top 2 or 3% where, you know, I'm there getting pole positions every time. Probably for the best though. Gives me a chance to work on my race pace. Yeah, I have to say pit entry is super weird here. I was watching some videos of it yesterday. It looks very windy. Grass either side as well. So look, it's just here on the right, isn't it? Or sorry, yeah, it is. Just there. I've heard the knack to it is when you're coming around this corner, just hold the brake for a little longer than usual. And use the grass as well. Okay, that's handy enough. I don't think I'll have too many problems with that. Assuming there's not a bunch of people trying to pit at once. Wolf Jordy Smith, I'm 1221 in the global ranking. Wow, that's interesting. There's such a gap then in that half a second. Spawnsworth, how you doing, buddy? I'll be happy with the low 29s around Red Bull Ring. Turn 2 absolutely kills me. It's so slippy there and losing a lot of time. Yeah, it's for me, it's the first 3 turns. Turn 1, I get right quite frequently, but yeah, it's I don't have it consistent yet. Turn 2, I rarely get, and then turn 3 is a nightmare for me. Wow, I can see there's 5 of you watching already. This is great. Top Smoke, how you doing, man? Been a while. How are you keeping? I'm just gonna edit out here. Have you set a time yet, Top Smoke? Yeah, there you are. Sorry, Smoky Top Smoke up there in second. Hey, Paul Rick, how you doing? Nearly in 28s, nice improvement. My optimal's in the 28s, obviously enough. But yeah, I just haven't strung a proper lap together yet. Anyway, I'm gonna start driving some laps. I'm not expecting to get a new best time just yet, but I do want to get myself into the 29s here consistently ahead of my first race. Oh, I'm not sure if any of you have seen this, but you know Luke Ndadaro, he's recently started going by his real name on YouTube. Now goes by Luke Elliott, but he's actually opened up a membership on YouTube that I signed up for. and he has a really good track walk guide for this that I was watching late last night. So I'm kind of wondering about trying to apply some of the things he was discussing in that video now today. It's a big 45-minute deep dive where he goes around corner by corner, talks about the mistakes people make, gives tips on each corner, on the line, braking points, etc. Yeah, I need to be careful with that one. I was getting poles top 3 in races yesterday with 129, 1 in top split 2 or lobbies. Jeez. Okay, might be in a better position than I thought then, because I'm still in C rank at the moment. I think it will be a while before I properly crawl out of it while I'm sticking to these Group 3 cars. I'm a solid B rank in Group 4. Group 3, different scenario for me, but I'm starting to get a little more consistent with it. Oh, I didn't think that was a penalty. Okay, look, I need to focus. Just get some laps in now. I'll just do 1 or 2 laps now and then jump over to the waiting room. Okay, that was a good lesson in slow is fast, because I felt very slow there and yet I almost matched my best time. I was quite slow on the throttle on most of those corners, but I just focused on keeping a tight line. It felt smooth and it seems to pay off on this track. I was expecting to get like a mid 130 there. Need to be a bit harder on the brake there. Okay, even when I'm doing badly, I'm still getting times I was happy with going into yesterday, so good start. Okay, let's jump over to the waiting room. Sorry, quite a few messages coming in there. What traction control settings are you using? I'm not using traction control here. To be fair, I a couple of weeks ago, I can't even remember what race it was, but I did end up using traction control on that one in Group 3 and ended up really liking it and having a much better week for it. So I'm not completely opposed to traction control like some purists are, but most of the time I don't use it. So in C should be better off than I think. Yeah, it seems that way. Syzygy. Using 1, the WRX can be snappy. It definitely can. Yeah, I have to be quite careful on the throttle around, particularly turn 2. Paul Rick, I don't use traction control, just be light on throttle in low gears and you'll be fine. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the top guys are managing it with early upshift. You'll see them jump from 1 to 3 or 2 to 4 quite a bit. Syzygy, still good lap and still to gain. Yeah, definitely. Like in that lap just gone there, I was quite gentle on the throttle going into a lot of the corners. Cold tires and all. But would you believe every single one of my top laps so far I've said on a first lap? Not sure why. Don't swing too wide on the corners as you get dirty tires. I wasn't on the grass though, Top Smoke, was I? I'm like what I was doing there is I was specifically trying to follow the line that Luke Elliott had in his track walk video, and I don't think I touched the grass on that previous lap. But it is very like you're putting your tires on the green concrete a lot, so it does look quite wide. All right. And sorry, as for Ghost, I'm not using Ghost right now just because I always like to do that pre-race, so I don't lean too hard on it. When I'm trying to set a better time, I do, but right now I'm just trying to get warmed up more than anything. So it has happened to me before where I've gotten really good in quali following a Ghost, and then as soon as the Ghost is off, I feel lost again. Wasn't hard enough on the brake there. I would say in the race itself, turn 1 and turn 2 are where I'm most likely to have self-inflicted incidents. Too early on the throttle. Oh, didn't even see how that happened. See, I haven't really done a warm up, so 100, 50, 75. 25, 100, 50, 25, 100, 75, 50, 25, 100. Okay, then as for throttle. Okay. What do we have? I started to get the yips when on a hot lap if I see him a couple of tenths faster. Yeah, I know what you mean. First lap you use your instinct, second lap you start thinking too much and mess up. Yeah, I would say that's very, very true. Nailed turn 2 there. I kept losing it at turn 3. Yeah, turn 3 is it's the one I have the least amount of feel for. I think it's either I scrub the tires or I feel like I'm going too slow. I've never gone through turn 3 and thought, oh, that's perfect. That felt nice. Anyway, let's get some battle music here.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
I do seem to have my best laps as well, where I remind myself to brake a little earlier than I think I should. I was pointing the car in the wrong direction there. Initiated the turn, caused the understeer. Okay. I don't care if the laps are slow now, I just need to get around the course a few times ahead of the race. Little scrub of the tires there. Too hard on the brake. Penalty. Did I keep it in? Right in the line anyway. I'm alright. Wheel spin on exit there. Much better. Okay, pretty good time. Like, not far off my personal best. For stop, yeah. Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. You gave me an ad on PlayStation Network yesterday, didn't you? Wait, what was your Gran Turismo username again? Had quite a few new people on the ranking board today. It always takes me a while to catch up with the PlayStation name, the YouTube name, and the Gran Turismo 7 racing name. Alright, what do we think, lads? Where am I going to sit on the board here? So for any of you who are new here, there's a very specific reason I groaned here. If there is one thing I am known for on this channel, it's what's known as a puka pole, which is basically I start on pole position, I panic and bottle it on turn 1 and end up in last. So pray for me. Oh, I forgot to let people know I'm streaming. Puka pole, exactly. It's been a while. Since the swap to Group 3. Since I focused on Group 3 exclusively a couple weeks ago, I don't think I've had a pole position, so this will be special.
Like and subscribe to Puka GT.
Thanks for the words of encouragement there, Puka. I appreciate it. Mr. Spudlet, welcome back. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to brake in turn 1 this race. I'm just going to go for it. Okay, but yeah, 50 board, starting from pole. Good to know. Hey, Super Janico, thanks for tuning in, bud. What were you thinking just before the 50 board? Oh no, that was way too late, Wolfie! What are you trying to do to me? Got away with that because of the incident behind me. Nope. I was going wide anyway, but got punted. Looks like I was saved by the incident though. Okay, alright. This is the type race we're expecting, so. Okay. Whoa! What was going on there? Somebody just stopped dead in the middle of the track. Oh, I'm sorry, go you. Got both front and rear damage there. Some nice people I'm playing with. Yeah, looks that way, alright. Careful, I got someone on the inside. Front damage is worn off. Okay, damage free again. Hit brake early. What lap should I be pitting on? What do people think? Somewhere in the middle? 6, 7? Some dodgy braking from myself. I just realized it's been about 2 weeks since I've actually had a race. Oh. Again, somebody just stopped dead in the road there. I think it's the same person. I don't think they've moved since lap 1. Oh, come on. I left him all the room in the world. And I was ahead going into that corner. At least we're getting a lot of easy places. There he is again, enjoying the sights. Very distracting. Sorry, I see the chat, lads. I just need to focus on the race. Just run a bit of clean air now. Catching the guys ahead quite quickly. They're going to take each other out. Ah, jeez, wasn't hard enough on the brake there, I think. Not sure what happened. Might be the tire wear as well. Something I'm not used to at the moment. In 3 weeks since I've had a race in Daily Race C with tire wear. Oh no, that's a penalty. Or not. That guy's in love with his penalties. I'm very sure he got a pit lane penalty there too. come in on this lap. Okay, how we doing? Oh, Stampy UK. Thanks for joining the chat. Box, he says. Wow, 25 people watching. Thanks so much, everyone.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Okay. So we've gained a position since we pit. Nice. This guy, this French guy, G, ahead of me seems to be a bit wild. Completely out of my rhythm here. Okay, get in your room, don't push me. Just had to completely come off there because he was going into me. Oh, very nearly lost the rear there. I was following his line there instead of following my own. It's compromised me a bit. Oh my god! Sorry, the iRacing 8. Was not expecting him to be that slowed down. I earned that. I think that's the same Greek dude who caused a bunch of incidents early on. Okay, at least we've held on to 8th for now. Okay, so 3 laps to go. Is that a purple? Scary moment there. Okay, should get a position here hopefully. One second, yep, definitely. Ah, fair play. One into the side. Always appreciate that. Everyone, look at the bottom left of the map. Somebody there parked sideways. They weren't moving for ages either. Auto catching us. Inside. Careful. Nice. Okay, last lap. Keep pressure on him, you might force a penalty here. Sorry, Otto. Oof, very, very incident heavy and not my finest race, but you know, given that it's my first race in what is it, 2 weeks, and my first daily race C in 3 weeks, definitely could have gone a lot worse. But I was just even having personal problems with concentration as that race went on. Fair play to Otto, I like him. Very clean racer. How are we doing in the chat? So let's start in the UK. Trying to be a nice guy in the race, says Dennis, just to learn the track a bit more and keeping consistency on my lap times. Okay, so not a complete Puka pole. Puka pole is when I come in last place after starting on pole. Where is the other GTP? Thanks for the race. Congratulations. Wow, lots of new viewers, commenters, and subscribers this morning. Thanks so much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Good, bro. Yeah, that Mr. Spudlet. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I thought if you were to stop dead on the track like that for that long, you'd just get straight up disqualified. Didn't look like he did though. I gained Dior, yay. All 10 points of it probably. I think for me the highlight in that one was maybe on around lap 2. And we were going around turn 3 and I left someone, like they were half a car length behind me. I still left them all the room in the world and they still pushed me off. Yeah, look, there's somebody just stopped dead there on the track. So it was either on this lap or the next lap. Before 50 mark, yeah. Dodgy braking for myself there. Yeah, I think this was it. So I had lots of pace on him. I overtook him ahead of the next corner. Let's watch this from his perspective. Sound. And that guy is still stopped. What? How long did he stay there? There's some sort of glitch there, because look, it's still saying lap 1. Oh no, it would be his first lap. Slide and race that one. Otto, hey, thanks for joining the chat, man. Really nice race. Start was freaking bad. Yeah, I agree with you. Good driving. Yeah, it was really nice to fight you too. Sorry, I had a tiny bit of contact with you on the last lap. I felt bad about that, but yeah, I knew from the second that you had that penalty and you pulled over to the right. I was like, oh, I like this guy. But yeah, thanks so much for joining the chat, man. It was really great to race against you. All right, need to jump back on the next lobby. Mr. Spudlet, do you mean me? Watching me drive? Is that what you mean? Has been instructive for me. I've been revving the car out. I hope the only thing you're learning from watching me is what not to do, to be honest. Apart from the clean racing, that I stand by. I'm okay at that, but let's see, are we doing? Okay, thanks. I don't know what the optimum shifting point is for this. I haven't even looked into it yet. I'm just listening to the engine and shifting up. Hence why I was saying maybe don't follow what I'm doing and look into what is the right thing. You cross-checked against wind. Okay. Mirrorhead66, thanks so much, man. And thanks for saying hello in the chat too. I really appreciate it. For anybody who is new here watching, if you're interested, we have a fairly active Discord. And the link to that is in the description. So if you'd like to stay in touch with everyone, find out when the next streams are on, or join any of our lobby races, that's the place to do it. Some general banter about games and motorsports in there as well. Okay, we've G behind us again. Lando again. I remember him from the previous race, but didn't have many interactions with him. Where are you from, Mirrorhead? Hey, Freeze! Welcome, buddy. How's work? Feel free to call you Spud. Will do. Yeah, so we have 2 mods in the chat. Thanks, lads. Fortunately, my iPad, which I'm controlling my OBS with, has died on me, so I can't get the barbershop up to ask for those subs and likes. But if you're watching and you like what you see, please hit that like button for me. It really does help the video get out there. Ivan Marino. Oh, you're Lando. Hey, how's it going? You were in the previous race as well. I didn't see much of you. I think you had an incident on lap 1, didn't you? Best of luck in this one, dude, anyway. You might not get it from my Alpine shirt, but I'm actually a Lando Norris fan. He's my favorite F1 driver. McLaren are my favorite F1 team. But I saw this Alpine shirt on sale and I'm a sucker for a bargain. Okay, so before 50 board, yeah, Wolfie. It's still too late. Okay, let G go here. Very careful here. Friend Lando right behind us. Those two are going to kill each other, you can tell. Contact. Oh, come on. Stopped too hard and turned too late. I wasn't expecting that. To take avoiding action mid-braking, which is never fun. Sorry, Lando. Lots of room here. 5-second penalty, jeez. Come on, Lando. Got a head clean there. Oh, bumped from the back. Okay. Okay. Same dude who bumped me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a puka pole. I think I actually lost the grip on my tires there. The final thing that took me out, I think, was more my own fault. I think I started to slip on my own. Somebody just speeding by clipped into me then. Well, there was a reason I was there. It's always so unfortunate in these long races when you're far back. It just kills all the racing action. Hopefully I can make a bit of a comeback here, because I think in clean air I probably have a bit more pace than most of the grid. We shall see. Let's see how quickly we eat into Häkkinen's time here. Not sure if those are actually purples or ghost purples. fastest lap anyway. Okay, taking almost 2 seconds out of 15th place. Just keep this up. Tire slipped a tiny bit there. Faff that. I got time. Poly pace needed now, yeah. Going way too wide there each time. Like even compared to 14th place there, it's costing me half a second. Hoping I missed it. Need to work on that turn too. Whoa! Didn't want to risk them not ghosting there. Okay, Hakkonen's come in. Come in on the next one. Jay, I think, was in second before he came into pit there. Just feeling the rage. How we doing? High level complaining here. Hunting sales are hard, but many customers are keeping an eye on money at the moment. I can imagine so. Looks like we've had 2 people drop out of the race. Has me in technical last. "10 seconds behind Hakkinen. What the? Did I lose that much time? How did that happen?" It was only 4 seconds between us. How has he gotten that far ahead? Old tires. Don't know what happened there. I'll have to see the replay to understand how that's even possible. Double shift, turn 4, mate. Come out in third. Okay. Sorry, turn 3. Yes, yeah. I thought you might have meant turn 3. Last place, fastest lap. Really struggling with turn 3. Double shift definitely helps though. Oh, someone dropped out of the race. Turn 4, commit in 4th. Okay, I'll give it a try. Sorry, Drac, I see your message as well. It's just a bit too long to read mid-race. Tried to downshift to first there, but I think I had too many revs. Alright, so try this in 4th. Yeah, no need to go down to 3rd there, you're right. Oh, let's brake harder there. It's carrying more speed because of the previous one. Yeah, I'm just braking way too late there now. I'm doing it all race and it's been costing me. Too wide. Oh, Diablo set the new fastest lap. Damn, I was really hoping for pole position, fastest lap, last place. So drop to 3rd to get the rotation, quick shift to 4th. Right, need the initial rotation, I get you. And by the way, I've noticed you race without headphones. How do you hear the car? I find headphones help me with focus, feel of being in the car with the sound. I can hear it fine. I have the TV quite loud. I just have a really good directional microphone. And sorry, I see Zimpala with the same message as Mirrorhead there. Yeah, I hear you. So get the rotation from third and shift to fourth around the time I reach the red and white curb, I'm guessing. So we had our friend Lando, unlucky mate. Yeah, cheers. It's very disheartening though. Like, I assumed I would have been able to catch up. Because they're setting a fastest lap mid-race and still really far off everyone else. One thing I don't understand, and I'm going to need to see the replay of this, but I had a 4 to 5-ish second gap with the Turkish lad hiking in as he went into pit. I pitted a lap later, and when I came out, there was a 10-second difference. Like, it was hardly my pit entry. I don't think my pit entry cost me 5 seconds. Like, it's not going to show me the interval though, in the replay, is it? Nah, that's annoying. Guess I'll never know. Alright, let's see the incident. I disagree with you, Freeze. Drac, you run auto. Hey, Wally. Good to hear you, man. Let me hear you do an American accent. Hello from USA, new here. What sort of American accent? I'll probably butcher it. Yeah, Freeze, I hear you, but 10 seconds to 5 seconds difference over a lap. Like, he didn't have that kind of lap time. That's the part I'm confused by. So got AKL giving me the first nudge. Then one more for good measure. Sound lad. I think I just slipped on my own here. Yeah. And then because of that, going slowly. I wouldn't hold that as much against the guy behind there, but everyone take note of this guy, AKL, and watch out for him. Bump. First bump maybe, but second one? Nah, like that's some really dodgy driving there. Deep South accent. Probably the easiest to do, yeah? What is Deep South anyway? Is that like Tennessee? Got some friends in Tennessee actually. Here it's a great spot. Where are you from in the US yourself, Wally GX? Ah, nice. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only Tennessee. Yeah, that's what I always think of, Freeze. It's how we met Liz. You had to keep up the lie that he was an American cowboy though for years afterwards. That's why he plays NFL. I love New York. It's one of my absolute favorite places on the planet to go visit. Spot on, cheers. In classic Irish fashion, I've actually got a lot of family that live in Boston. Although they've all kind of moved around since. But yeah, it was my mom's side of the family. Two of her brothers moved over to the US in the 80s and then had families there. Yeah, all my cousins are adults now, and a few of them moved to different states, I think. You're at work in the subway, working here, maybe move to New Jersey. Is it bad to say that the first thing I think of when I think of New Jersey is The Sopranos? They love the Patriots. I don't think they followed basketball. Yeah, typical. Another puka pole. Last I was in New York was maybe, when was it? About 4 or 5 years ago. It was mid-pandemic. I went over for work. But I remember, like, Dublin was in such strict lockdowns at the time, and New York, by comparison, was way lighter. And, like, it's funny because you still had those QR codes to get into bars. And, like, it's like, yeah, here's your QR code, you know, your COVID pass or whatever. Go in, it's karaoke, and everyone's like crammed together, and we're passing the microphone around, like singing into it. It's like, it's a miracle we didn't all go home with COVID. People doing 126s, jeez. Hated to pronounce Foxborough, Massachusetts for so long. You would hate Irish place names, Freeze. Ugh, cold tires, cold tires. Shite. Oh, jeez, didn't even see that person there. Hello again, Lando. Right, happy to work with Lando here for a while. Just gonna ease off. Oh no, 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 no! So I've never done that corner like that before, drifting into it caused me to lose the rear. Feck's sake. Whoa, easy, buddy. Plenty of road. No, nudged. Thank you. Should have seen that coming, to be honest. I wasn't accounting for the amount of grip I normally get by hitting the throttle pre-corner on turn 1. Caused the rear to slip out on me. This is just what it is though when you grind time trial and all of a sudden you're racing with someone in front of you and you have to make different decisions about how to enter a corner. Boop. Not sure how much I like fourth there, to be honest. Ooh, some lag there. Oh, come on, dude. No idea what to do here. Yeah. It's allowed other chap behind us to catch up quite quickly. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, he's recovered. Just waiting for him there to make sure he got the place back. Sorry for all of you watching, this is some horrible racing this morning. Alright, I think we'll come into pit this lap. I feel like I have that corner okay in quali, and then maybe it's just the extra weight in the car. I'm scrubbing the tyres a lot. Wow, lots of new subscribers today. Thanks so much, everyone. Let's see if we can get some places back. solid. Need to make sure I stop going wide here as well. And I went wide. So I didn't scrub the tires that time, but I pretty much had to grind the car to a halt. Whoa. It's obviously serving a penalty. Ugh, don't follow him, don't follow him. It's another penalty. Yeah, you got half a second there. Oh no, no, no. I think that's a penalty for me. Hey Flux, how you doing, man? Nice. Fastest lap. Best race lap today as well. You've never raced it before? I had a daily race B here back in February. But yeah, I'm very, very struggling today as well. A lot of incidents, some self-inflicted, some not. After grinding quali yesterday, And just after missing races for a full week, I'm feeling quite rusty in general. Sure what to do here. I think I have to tempt the overtake. Oh, got pushed. Okay, some space going into turn 1 finally. Should help me. Final lap. Just came off the brake a bit too early there. Okay, recovered a few positions there at the end at least. Keep getting P7s, be A+ in no time. Dark Fury can be an issue in setting an uber quick time. It's for me it's just more an issue of not being used to racing around people for a while, but I'm starting to find my feel for it again. See, one of the problems with Daily Race C for me as well is if it goes wrong, like the first race or two did, I'm racing in space and I'm not getting any experience racing around people either, so it takes longer to warm into for me. But I felt like I was starting to get a feel for the car there at the end, like particularly setting the fastest lap there. Like that lap felt nice when I was doing it. I'm just getting used to operating it with the fuel weight and the tire wear. Flux, yeah, I saw your time trial lap, Flux. You're right up there, man. Like, there you are. Jay, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your surname. Is it Alapon? Alapon? So we've Top Smoke, who was in the chat earlier, up there in second, but he is an A+, if I remember right. Yeah, top split lad. Into his substances as well, in case you couldn't tell. And then we've Sammy Snake Racing. Actually, do you follow Sammy Snake, Flux? He actually does some races on Australian servers. 1 day a week he races with his Australian account. Really good lad. Okay, I need to run to the bathroom quickly. I will be right back.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Hookah, the new fragrance from this ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah!
Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?
Puka GT, bleeding through the corners, burning up the streets. Puka GT, for who fury that you just can't beat. He's dodging the palm and he's hitting the gas. He's the golden crack and the head of the class. Puka GT,
Puka!
銀河の彼方より機械の軍勢が攻め来るメチャの手話劇この星の運命は俺の走行が未来を切り開くぜ響けプーカ GT 魂のクラッシュスピードの先へ銀河の信者なのだ Go 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 プーカ GT プーカ GT
Okay, we are back. So, just need a quick bathroom break. We'll get 2 more races in here again now. Need to spend some time. Get it. Said it right the first time. Alafon. Almost French sounding. That quality is slow for you, usually in top 500, but not this week. Yeah, you're fast, man. I've been following you. Welcome back, Freeze. The little bits are so dumb, but I love them. Yeah. I haven't had the time to make a new one in a few weeks. I've got like 3 that I've started on, but just haven't finished yet. I'm making a cartoon with my daughter at the moment that is taking up a fair bit of time that I'd normally devote to Puka TV. Oh, your French background, okay. Get some spin there. My goal is a 27x by the end of the week, but I still have to practice for my endurance race on Saturday and for GTMC. Yeah, I definitely won't be getting down into the 127s. I've been optimal in the high 128s right now. If I could get down to mid 128, I'd be very, very happy with that. But to be honest, don't need it, because I'm on pole consistently here and I'm still finishing back of the grid, so need to focus on racing, not improving my time. Oh yeah, jeez, wasn't even watching. Ah, your dad's Mauritian, French immigrants, and African mix. Mum is Eurasian. Big mutt I am. My wife and I actually went to Mauritius on our honeymoon. Spud, or the artist formerly known as Mr. Spudlet. My goal is to dip into the top 1,000. I was close last night with 128.4, but I think it's unrealistic for me to get into the 127s. Okay. Yeah, can we get one top 5 today? Wouldn't that be nice? Every race on pole. Only best finish so far is 8th place. There's a real riches to rags story. Kind of hero journey everyone can get behind. He started out in top and finished mid. It's funny, I've done tons of traveling around Europe and North America. I've lived in quite a few places as well, but I think Mauritius was my only time actually going to the southern hemisphere. I'd love to go to Australia sometime, but it's obviously a bit of a trek. And for the first time today, I finished the first lap in first. you. Apologies for the cursing, getting pretty frustrated at this point. Back to third. Oh, I think I avoided the penalty there. Somehow. Thank you, finally. Somebody working with me. One for the square chart, yeah. Oof, getting a bit tired. Red trying the undercut by the looks of things. Sammy with the fastest lap there, not surprised. He's been right in our arse the entire time. Just pushed a bit too hard there. Oh. I thought I gave him more space. No, I pushed too hard. I was trying to stay close just to get him slowed down here. Okay, I'll come into pit here. Delta dropping. Hit this lap, yep. If I'd remained ahead of Samu, I might have left it another lap. Whoa. So, Red there ahead of us was net second place when he came into pit. Parking it on the apex. And this chap here in fifth had overtaken us from right before we went into the pit, I remember. Track Fury, I've been going for a lap 8 change. It just depends on the race. I've been trending a bit later myself. Whoa, Samu! Must have been a hefty penalty. Ah, both of us. I thought I was still in. There's some pretty good defensive driving from the Spaniard. Oh, I'm sorry, Samu. Hoping I can work with Samu here, that we can catch up to the guy and take him before the end of the race. Catching up to second place. A clean air, I should be able to catch up to them quick enough here. I'll get them in sector 3. Tend to have a bit more pace through there. Ooh, red's gone wide. Okay, this is now a battle for a podium. 4-second penalty, jeez. Must have taken red out. That takes the fun out of it. I'll take it though. He's fairly penalty prone, this Samu dude. If we can stay close, might be in with the second place myself. He's a bit faster than me though. We still have a lap and a half to go though, and even if he picks up one more penalty, we're sticking close, not catching him though. No, do not lose it. Jeez, scary moment there. Okay, we'll see how I do here. I tend to be a bit faster than him in this section. That was close-ish. No! What? I completely missed that. There it was going on about how he was penalty prone. At least we have a huge gap to fourth anyway. I think there was some massive incident behind us not too long ago. That's a penalty. I was bad in the brakes though. He was very far on the red there. So for that 5 seconds above his head, or 0.5. Yep. Still need to catch him. We'll be slowing down the same amount at the next penalty line. Oh, I faffed that. Oh, my luck is turning around. Podium. I will take that given the morning I've had so far. Fair play to Samu. Really liked racing against him. Nice. So I got a P3. First gear after the hairpin hurts your pace. Yeah. No, look, I've got whatever it is, 20 people in the chat giving me different conflicting pieces of advice, and at a certain point I just kind of have to draw the line and do what's working for me. I know what gears I should be in, but it's all about how I'm feeling in that moment, in that turn. Feeling what the tires are doing. Samu, that was a good race. Congratulations. Thanks, bud. Podium's a podium. Finally, thanks. Andy, how's it going? Thank you. Just subbed. Really appreciate it, man. Lots of new subs today. Were you in that race there, Andy? Sorry, Flux. I gonna be on for a bit. Do some lobbies later if you're about. I can't today. Next week though, I'd be up for that after the Wednesday session. I agree. No more backseat drivers allowed. I can't stay on any longer than 12 today, and I do want to get one more regular daily in. But I think, yeah, next week we might close out these morning sessions with lobbies. I just kind of assumed most people wouldn't be around, being at work or whatever, but for anybody who's in the US or Australia, maybe it works. Not in the race, working from home. Yeah, Andy, I figured that's most of my viewers today. Just why I hadn't tagged on the usual lobby race at the end. I'd love to race with you though sometime, Flux. No, I have a nightmare of an afternoon ahead of me. I need to head off to the post office immediately after this. I need to eat my lunch while driving the car home, and then I'm going for a 20-kilometer run, which I am not looking forward to in the slightest, but it has to be done. It's at the Dublin Half Marathon in 2 weeks' time, or 10 days' time at this point, and I really, really need to bring myself up to pace. Yeah, Dennis, that would be cool. Drac, the man with the van. So yeah, this will be my last race this morning anyway. Eating lunch in your golf freeze, good stuff. Oh, sorry, Mirrorhead. I see a while ago you said bye. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Faulty moved under braking. I wasn't sure what that was from. Good luck, have fun. win that thing finally. Let's see. That team. C ranking is killing your DR and SR. Push you into a penalty. Yeah, I've had a couple. Too hard on the brake there. Carry too much speed there. Yeah, it's story of my life there, Dennis. No, I was pushing. Got it, contending with the best lap there, but hey, it's me. Yes, I'm from Dublin. Hey, it's me. Hi, thanks for joining the chat. Life's still unfair. Did you watch the new Malcolm in the Middle? Just doing the daily race qualifiers to get scoring up and trying to get out Puka with my laps, but my times aren't great for that in most cases. I fear some guy from the community always gets me. Okay, so I've every single race on pole. Interesting. So Hakkinen was back of the grid with us a few races ago and we couldn't catch him. But he's obviously one of the faster ones if he's qualifying in third. Must have had an incident himself that race, because we were catching the rest of the grid. But I was very curious as why somebody at the back of the grid was keeping me at bay. Happy days, fellow Irishman here, guarantees a sub. Great, glad to have you. We've a few Irish people in the community. It's at least 4 I can think of anyway. If you want to join the Discord anyway, the link's in the description. It's where we keep the chats going in between streams, organise the odd kind of lobby race as well. Are you based in Dublin yourself? Or from the countryside somewhere? Or Cork? Kerry? We've one chap from up north as well, Spawnsworth, one of our regulars. Oh, another Aussie, XR Jet. How you doing? Flux89 in the chat is also an Australian YouTuber. Yeah, I suppose streaming at this time of the day in Ireland opens up kind of a bit of an Australian evening audience for me. You're from Kildare, ah, nice one. It's funny, Spud, I might have just even assumed you were Irish with the name like Spud. Mark in the M6. That's the first one of those I've seen around here today. Slow. He's gone wide. Work with him. Backing him behind is quite fast. Uh-oh. That was unintentional, I just missed my braking point and had to do that on the fly. Whoop. Looks like there's a fairly big gap to fifth. Whoa! He backed out of it at least. Killed the gap to fifth though. I was alongside Mark there, wasn't I? That wasn't a dirty move. Okay. That wasn't Mark who did that. That was the other guy who made contact with us earlier. different mark. Ah, that was slow. That was so slow. Got lucky there. Finally, need space for turn 1. I think someone dropped out of the race there, did they? Yeah, looks like it. In the points. We need to go around this guy. Broke a bit too late given the angle of approach. Oh, sorry, Mark. It's that guy Howard is braking quite erratically, or coming to a halt a lot sooner, which is causing Mark to accordion effect back into me. That's why I was trying the overtake on Howard. I almost crashed into the back of him a few times unexpectedly. Oh! Mark's going in. Probably should have gone in as well. Yeah, well, live and learn. Sorry. My fault. Sorry, Howard. That was bad of me with Howard. It's one of those things of I just lost control of the car and I kept nudging into him, not wanting to. That's weird. Look, it looks like I overtook Howard going into the pit. I don't know how that works. Sorry, I see your note there, Tom. Have a proper go with Howard here. Ah, I lost it. And a penalty. Jeez. I'm just getting frustrated and making silly mistakes. I've spent most of the race at his rear bumper and I just can't get around him for the life of me. Ugh. Not sure, that might have been my fault. Oh, I think he's giving me the place, thanks dude. Take a look in the replay of that after. I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but I felt like we were side by side and I was as far over as I could go, so... Yeah, racers like that really expose my lack of racecraft, the fact that I struggle to get around him so badly despite the fact I seem to have a good bit more pace than him. Fair play to him though for letting me through. Oh, I didn't realize I had the fastest lap. There you go. too gentle on the brake. It's a shame, I was actually starting to catch Max a bit. Maybe doable in the few laps we had left. Alright, no more penalties. Let's do this. What did I just say? Got away with it. Looks like Neil has gotten ahead of Howard behind us. Okay, lots of interesting moments in that race, but yeah, I'm surprised at myself for really struggling to overtake Howard there. Took me several laps. and I was setting fastest laps at the time and still couldn't get around him. It wasn't even just his defense, it was just my driving. It was just my racecraft. I was really suffering. Caused a couple of incidents with him as well, and then he was nice enough to actually give me the position on the one time he caused one with me, so sorry about that, Howard, if you're watching. But yeah, glad to be at least finishing on some form of a high in the points, which is great. And this has been an amazing stream. So much activity in the chat, so many new subscribers. I think we got a few new people in the Discord as well, which is great to see. Really enjoying these morning races. Gonna have to start doing more of them. Tom the Rookie, how you doing, dude? I saw you join midway through there. Thanks. Yeah, points are points. Nice result there at the end. Let's see. Her K had me off. Yeah, I can't even, to be honest, these races are so long, I sometimes even forget what happens at the start of them. But yeah, I believe there was some incident that knocked me further down the grid there. Freeze, I wasn't trying to overtake you that time. Watch the replay of that. That was one of those classic cases of I missed my braking point and then ended up accidentally dive bombing you and nearly caused a stupid incident, so that is Z4. Marvelous. Can we look at the replay turn 2 incident with Her K and Mark? Yeah, let's do that. Lurking at work. I think I might have to start rebranding this stream as the Lurk While You Work stream. Flip Farley, hey Howard, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, sorry, I know I caused some incidents crashing into the back of you there a couple times. I really didn't intend to. I'm a bit I've got some pace, but I'm really out of practice myself racing around people. But thanks for joining the stream, dude. It's good to see you. That was a Z4. So yeah, what happened with Her K then? Not overtaking, had PTSD. So turn 2, was it? Maybe next lap? Oh yeah, let's see this one with me and Mark. It ended up costing me. So I'd actually given him a little nudge there. It's a dive bomb. That's not my best move. I did make sure to give him space at least, but see, do you know what was going through my head there? I'm not sure if you saw it earlier, but it was when Lando, who was in the chat with us earlier, I was racing right along behind him, just as I was Mark here. And I remember I gave Lando a nudge, stayed directly behind him. There was probably maybe 1 car's length behind us. And I remember lifting at this point with Lando. And I was on Mark's line at the time. And I cruised into turn 1. And what happened then was Lando had broke pretty hard, just like Mark had done there. So I needed to go a little harder on the brakes again. And then going over the turn, before I even touched the throttle, I ended up spinning out. Because I hadn't accounted for actually hitting the throttle gives you a little bit of grip as you're going through that bump. So I was worried about that happening again there. So it's not so much that I was trying to dive bomb Mark, but I felt that it was the best way to avoid an incident. Which is why, like you'll see, I wasn't trying to take the position there. I killed my speed and I give him space. I don't know the best thing to do when you're that close behind somebody going into turn 1. Like maybe just let them get further ahead before you even reach the turn. Turned in too early. No, I was just trying to stop myself from getting killed or killing myself, Freeze. I gained back a position from Mark, with Mark having slight contact on your rear. Lap 2 or lap 3. Turn 2. Did you say something happened here with her, Kay? All good so far. Just, it's so far. I'm so tired. I actually don't even remember this part of the race anymore. I don't know what. I can't remember what took me down from third further down the grid. What happened here? I feel I took that cleanly enough, to be honest. I don't like having to do moves like that, though. They feel a bit cheeky. Ah, so yeah, that was it there. Ah, okay. I wouldn't hold that too strongly against anyone. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I felt like everyone was relatively careful there. It was just kind of unlucky that contact was made into the back of me at that exact moment. Like if anything, I think my moves on Mark earlier in the race were dirtier. I think what happened to Hurricane there was he was just caught a little off guard and had to try and avoid crashing into the back of Mark. Like not great racing, of course, mind you, but I've been guilty of this myself, where the person in front of me starts approaching suddenly and you pull to the right to avoid them. So yeah, you can see that Mark's lights are on almost a full second before hers are. He just, I'm guessing, missed his brake point. And then he tries pulling to the right to avoid crashing into Mark. Ends up in front of Mark. Mark then, meanwhile, he has him come back into view, nudges into the back of him, goes into me. Yeah, it's sloppy driving, but nobody had any bad intention there. Got to bounce for a meeting, Tom. Thanks for joining in, dude. Yeah, so here's my problem with that track, Fury. I avoid turn 1 overtakes, just get them on the next straight. I don't know how to follow neatly behind somebody on turn 1. Because what I find happens to me is if I kill a bit of speed, give them a gap in front, then the person behind is crashing into the back of me, causing an incident. So I really don't know the safe way to approach it in those situations. I'm going to need to figure it out. I want to get a bit more consistency and some better results. But overall, I would say this was not a great day for racing, but it's to be expected. It's my first set of races in almost 2 weeks. First set in Daily Race C in 3 weeks. And yeah, was feeling rusty. Had a bit of pace though, had a few fastest laps today. I was on pole every race too. But yeah, just need to get back into the swing of it. But I have to say, overall, enjoyed today's stream hugely. There was so much interaction in the chat and some good banter back and forth by the looks of it. Legal dive bomb, not executed good. Yeah. No, Freeze, I disagree with you. I don't think he pulled off a dive bomb there. Because I think if you're going for a dive bomb, he would have been more over to the right. He wasn't. He was behind Mark. Mark hit the brakes suddenly, and then he broke and then pulled right. That's, to me, tells me it's somebody who was braking late and panicking and pulling to the right. Yes, but like, to be honest, I'm in glass houses here. I won't throw stones because I make those mistakes too, you know? Thanks, Dennis. But anyway, I really have to call it quits here, lads. Wish me luck. I'm not looking forward to this afternoon. 20-kilometer run. I'm going to be dead at the end of it. I will be back tomorrow night though, 8 p.m. GMT. So 2000 hours GMT, and we'll be doing more of the same. Haven't decided yet on how I'm going to fit the lobby races in, but we're definitely doing lobby races. So it's either going to be when we start off at 8 p.m. or it's going to be a little later in the evening. If you're curious in joining that and want to know the timing of it, join the Discord. Link is in the description. I believe 10 of you subscribed today new, so thanks so much. We had loads of new people in the chat as well. Really appreciate this. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for. So again, link to the Discord in the description. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT. I'm Clark. This is Puka GT. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.
You are watching the GBC, Television for Goats.